Infinity Plays is back with another video today. Yep. And today we're talking about Call of Duty. Now, it's not really a surprise that Call of Duty has basically gone down in a ball of flames. Yep. Their new games are absolute trash, and everyone knows it. Ever since like the 8th generation, their games have not been as good as their previous games. Maybe a couple, but nothing really else. And, well, today we're going to talk about, what separates a good COD campaign from a bad one. And to do this might be the weirdest comparison ever, but either way, still, Black Ops 2 campaign over Vanguard campaign. Now, I know this may be a bit of a stretch, but yeah, whatever. Either way, they're basically the best and the worst of their campaigns in the entire goddamn Call of Duty series. By the way, did you know that even in the futuristic parts of Black Ops 2, it still felt like boots on the ground? Activision? Wow. Well, they took it about a bit too far in like the futuristic era, so whatever. Let's go. Now let's compare the. I think we should start off with the story, or pacing for that matter, because honestly, it just sucks in Vanguard. Yeah, it just sucks so much. So basically, in Vanguard, the first and last mission are the only ones taking place in the present, and the rest are just flashbacks. Goddamn! Oh my god! I understand having flashbacks in Call of Duty campaign, but why is basically the entire game, just flashbacks? Oh man. Compared to Black Ops 2, which campaign featured some flashbacks that well, kind of fleshed in to like Woods and like Mason Woods, like Raul Menendez's aggression against Raul Menendez's aggression against America, his backstory, and Woods and Raul Menendez and Woods' hatred for Raul Menendez. It felt like the flashbacks actually meant something to the story, instead, as opposed to Vanguard, which were just there to show the characters. There's places in the war for no reason. It just why? Why? There was no point to the flashbacks in Vanguard, while there was definitely something to be added in the flashbacks in, Black Ops 2. Because the flashbacks in Black Ops 2 helped understand why Raul Menendez is why he is really. I mean, the mission. The mission where we see Raul Menendez go to save. The mission. The time and fate is kind of makes you feel bad for Menendez, because his main reason for wanting to get to the place where his sister, to slaughter a bunch of people to get to where he wanted to go, wasn't just to kill them, but to save his sister, because the building his sister was on fire. Just like how she got to form in the first place by a fire. It kind of humanizes Raul Menendez in a way. And just shows you that, and it kind of makes you think, and not only that, but you have the choice to save others. As Raul Menendez in Time and Faith, you get the choice to save some civilians who were being captured by like the who are about to be who are captured and executed by Norwegia's men. Because just to show you that Raul Menendez isn't the only bad guy. You know, it's kind of surreal. Well, it's just and but wait, the flashbacks in. I mean, what I'm trying to say here is the Vanguard flashbacks add absolutely nothing to the story. They're just there for being there. Now we're going to talk about the villains of this game. Comparing Raul Menendez to whoever the frick was the villain in Vanguard is like comparing is like Black Ops 2 is like comparing Beverly Hills to the ghetto. Oh boy. Raul Menendez, we actually learned a bunch about, and he was genuinely intimidating at times. I mean, what the? I mean, his backstory, you can actually understand his motives, and you somehow hate him a lot at the same time. It's real. And my God. And David Mason, David Mason is a bit underrated because his backstory is actually quite interesting. You know? But who was the villain in Vanguard again? Yeah, I can't remember. So, and protagonist-wise, David Mason has more character than, to me at least. David Mason is at least. David Mason has more character than every single character in Vanguard combined. Yeah, whatever. And in terms of shocking moments, well, this game just tries to have a major death in every single mission that it has, really, which kind of take up the shock value, honestly. And my God. And honestly, Black Ops 2 did this way better. I mean, the realization that you shot Alex Mason, was actually kind of sad, and the fact that Karma's fate was entirely in the hands of your fate of a choice you made in the previous mission. It's honestly surreal, because the choice to shoot Menendez as Fareed causes him to get killed, and then without Fareed there, Karma dies. I mean, my God. That is, oh my God. The game makes you, the game literally just makes you choose between killing one person or the other, without realizing that choice could lead to Karma's death. That's crazy. I want to see more choices in the future Call of Duty campaigns, because that's awesome, honestly. In terms of setting, I don't really have anything to say about Vanguard setting. It's just kind of generic. I enjoyed Black Ops 2 setting a lot more, honestly. All right, and in terms of I don't. There's just so much I could say about Black Ops 2 campaign against Vanguard campaign. How shit Vanguard's campaign is, but I think I should just go over a lot of stuff. I mean, the game literally just takes a shit on history. Vanguard just takes a shit on history. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it to this. The mission design in Vanguard just stupid, honestly. Honestly, there's nothing about Vanguard's missions that enthrall me in any way. There's nothing about them I find enjoying. Compared to Black Ops 2 campaign, there's a lot to be enjoyed. I mean, the fact that you could choose that decision that Harper can be burned or not be burned, the fifth mission, it's honestly kind of cool and kind of makes you feel what else in the story could I have done differently. A small moment like that can drastically affect how I feel. And the quick time events in Black Ops 2 were actually pretty good, honestly. I kind of enjoyed them. It's kind of weird. I mean, I could go into several other categories like the zombies and Vanguard, but that's not the topic for today. We're talking about the campaign, and we all know it's not as bad as zombies, but still just a big pile of shit. I mean, that one scene where Salazar betrays. I mean, the plot twists in Vanguard are just. I don't even remember any of them. Well, in Black Ops 2, I can remember them thoroughly. To be fair, I just recently played through the entire campaign, but that's besides the point. Either way, the fact that in the moment where Salazar betrays scene can happen in many ways just enthralls me because there's multiple choices throughout the entire campaign. It just feels awesome. And those open-ended task striker missions add a lot of decision making. It's like an open-ended mission that you can choose how you want it to play out. That's pretty cool. I wish there was more of that in Call of Duty, honestly. Those optional missions are really good. And so what I'm trying to say here is don't buy Vanguard. Just don't. Just play Black Ops 2. It's worth your time. Come on. It has a better campaign, a better multiplayer, a better zombies, even though it has transit. But I would rather play transit than whatever Vanguard has for its zombies. At least it felt like a zombies game. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I'll tune in for you all later. Bye.